Once the birthplace of a dynasty and the capital of two emperors, how can you start an exciting trip in Shenyang? Keep this comprehensive guide well. Zooming in. Shenyang City is located in the southern part of northeast China and the central part of Liaoning Province, as the central city of the region. There are numerous tourist attractions. Even if you visit the relatively well-known ones, it will take at least 5 to 6 days. In this guide, I'm mainly divided into two parts, namely the urban area of Shenyang and the surrounding scenic areas. To sort out the important and famous scenic spots, let's first take a look at the urban area of Shenyang. There are mainly two railway stations in the urban area of Shenyang, namely Shenyang Station and Shenyang North Station. You can take trains or high-speed trains to get here. Those who take planes need to fly to Shenyang Taoxian International Airport, and then they can take buses, subways, trams, buses, and many other means to reach the urban area of Shenyang. Zhongji Street, Taiyuan Street, and Changjiang Street are the three most famous commercial streets in Shenyang. Therefore, it is quite convenient for eating, accommodation, and entertainment if you choose to stay around them. On the first day, first head to the Shenyang Imperial Palace. It is the most complete imperial palace building existing in China after the Forbidden City in Beijing. Its architectural style combines the ethnic characteristics of the Manchu, Han, Mongolian, and other ethnic groups. The Hall of Supreme Harmony is solemn and magnificent, and the 10 Kings pavilions are arranged in the shape of the Chinese character 8, fully demonstrating the royal majesty and grandeur. Walking around it, it seems that you can travel through time and space and touch the glorious history of the early Qing dynasty, making people reluctant to leave. At noon, you can go to Zhongji Street behind the Imperial Palace to taste various delicious snacks. This century-old street has retained the traditional architectural style, gathering trendy brands, special cuisines, and a sense of fashion. In the afternoon, visit the Zhang's Mansion Museum. There are both traditional Chinese quadrangle courtyards and European-style Grand Green Mansion, as well as the small Green Mansion combining Chinese and Western elements. It has witnessed many major historical events. Through restored displays and so on, it shows the legendary lives of Zhang Zuolin and Zhang Zuliang, allowing visitors to feel the rich culture of the Republic of China and the vicissitudes of history. In the evening, go to the Nangguan Catholic Church. This church was first built in the first year of the Guangxu reign period of the Qing dynasty. It is the Catholic church with the largest building area and the longest history in northeast China. With the Gothic architectural style, it is very suitable for taking pictures and checking in. On the second day, start the tour from the Taking Palace. It was first built in the second year of the Kangxi reign period of the Qing dynasty and is the center of Taoist activities in northeast China. The buildings are antique, the Taoist cultural atmosphere is thick, and it is very popular. It is said that the divination with lots here is quite effective. Then go to the Liaoning Museum. It is the first museum established in New China. It is most distinctive in categories such as calligraphy and painting. With numerous treasures of the museum, it treasures nearly 120,000 cultural relics in 18 categories and is renowned at home and abroad for its rich collections and distinctive features. In the evening, you can go to the Color TV Tower or the Shengjing Grand Theater to take pictures and check in. The Shengjing Grand Theater is located on the north bank of the Han River. Its shape resembles a brilliant diamond, composed of a comprehensive theater, a concert hall, and a multifunctional hall. It is one of the landmark cultural buildings in Shenyang. The Color TV Tower, also known as the Liaoning Radio and Television Tower, is 305.5 meters high. It is a high tower integrating multiple functions such as radio and television transmission and sightseeing and entertainment. Standing on it, you can overlook the city of Shenyang. On the third day, first head to the September 18th History Museum. It is the only museum that comprehensively reflects the history of the September 18th incident. There are iconic buildings such as the Broken Calendar Monument in the museum. Through abundant historical materials, cultural relics, and scenes, it vividly shows the history of Japan's invasion of China, enabling visitors to remember the national humiliation and gain the strength to strive forward. then go to Biling Park to play. It is the location of the mausoleum of Huang Taiji, the Taizong Emperor of the Qing dynasty. It is a national level scenic area. The buildings are magnificent, and ancient pine trees reach to the sky, showing the royal style. There are also garden landscapes such as Fangxiu Garden. The natural scenery and human history complement each other. Different seasons here can offer different beautiful sceneries. In addition, if you have more time, there are still some scenic spots in the urban area, and you can choose to visit them according to your interests. Among them, the China Industrial Museum is set up in Shenyang, fully reflecting the profound history of Shenyang as the eldest son of the People's Republic of China. The first metal national emblem was cast in Shenyang, and the first domestic car was manufactured in Shenyang. Traveling through time and space and having a dialogue with industry can fully allow you to experience the industrial culture of Shenyang. And the Shenyang Aircraft Corporation Aviation Expo Park also reflects the aircraft culture of Shenyang. As the cradle of Chinese fighter jets, Shenyang Aircraft Corporation once manufactured China's first jet fighter, the J-5. It has developed and produced more than 20 types of thousands of aircraft such as the J-15, J-16, and J-35. Recently, the test flight video of Shenyang Aircraft Corporation's sixth-generation aircraft has gone viral on the internet. There are several real fighter jets on display in the park. There are abundant pictures, texts, and models indoors. You can also experience simulated flight and feel the charm of aviation. The morning markets and night markets distributed throughout the city are good places for strolling and eating. Food lovers can experience the local hustle and bustle during the intervals of sightseeing. Among them, Laobaishi is known as the Tianqiu of Shenyang. With a history of nearly 400 years, it combines the diverse cultures of the Qing dynasty and the Republic of China. Every night, it is brightly lit with numerous performances and is called the Never Sleeping City of Shenyang. Starting from the fourth day, we can go to see the surrounding scenic areas. First, take a look at Kipinshan. It combines natural landscapes and historical culture, with the beautiful scenery of 3 mountains and 1 lake. With an altitude of 265.9 meters, it is called the first mountain of Shengjing. The scenery varies in different seasons. In spring, you can go for an outing and enjoy the flowers. In summer, you can escape the heat. In autumn, you can admire the maple leaves. In winter, you can ski and play on the ice. Then go to see the Shenyang World Horticultural Exposition Garden. It was the venue of the World Horticultural Exposition in 2006, with various garden landscapes in different styles at home and abroad. It has a vast area. It is more suitable to visit in spring and autumn when the climate is pleasant and the flowers are in full bloom. It is a good place for leisure walks and enjoying the natural scenery, or go to Dongling Park in the southwest. Here, historical culture and natural landscapes blend together. As the mausoleum of Nurhaci, the Taizu Emperor of the Qing dynasty, there are historical sites such as the 108 Steps. It is also surrounded by mountains and waters, with ancient pine trees reaching to the sky and the buildings arranged in a scattered and orderly manner, fully showing the solemnity and dignity of the imperial mausoleum. There are also some other scenic spots around, and you can also visit them according to your interests. Among them, the Rice Dream Space is famous for its rice field paintings. Integrating Xibe culture, you can enjoy the huge rice field paintings by climbing up and looking around. The small train shuttles among the rice fields, allowing you to experience rural life. Note that it is more suitable to visit in summer and autumn. If you have more time, you can also visit some more distant scenic spots according to your interests. The Asin Joro Royal Museum was once the imperial winemaking workshop used by the royal family in the Liao dynasty. It not only has 4 intangible cultural heritages but also owns an underground wine cellar with a length of 1,000 meters. It is praised as the first workshop of Manchu white wine in Guangdong. Now it has developed into a museum with a large scale and an antique architectural style. Coming here, you can feel the temperament of a royal garden. Since it is the provincial capital city, it is quite convenient to travel from Shenyang to the surrounding cities. For example, in Anshan City, known as the steel capital of China, you can visit Chanshan Mountain with its strange peaks, rocks, ancient temples, and Buddhist groves. In Bengxi City, known as the Maple Leaf Capital, you can explore the world's longest water-filled karst cave. In Fushan City, The birthplace of the Qing dynasty, you can experience the place where the dynasty rose and enjoy the rich Manchu cultural heritage. All in all, after having a great time in Shenyang, what you gain is not only a bag full of wonderful memories, but also a heroic spirit. Every corner here is amazing. This is the unique charm of this treasured land in northeast China.